What's up, guys? It's Crollo, and yeah, this is the last episode of Blazecast. I was never really like super consistent with this, or honestly, not very like good at it. But somebody wants to pick up the mantle. Not really much of a mantle, or start your own podcast on Blaze. Should go for it, man. I don't really own this, or it's not copyrighted or whatever. So yeah, it'd be kind of interesting to hear other people talk about Blaze. I don't think I was the best at this, but it's kind of interesting trying to play and talk to people. But yeah, this time it's just me. And yeah, so the last episode. So I guess start off with the reason it's the last episode is because I think for the most part I'm pretty much done with video making. I made like most of the videos I want to make, not everything. I feel like I didn't make the best videos. I didn't get a lot of views, but I think I made some cool videos where I can look back and be like, that's pretty cool, or look back and have a laugh. I think that's what's important. I think there's like one or two more videos that I will make before I close it off, and this is one of them, Blazecast. But yeah, it's kind of the end. I'm not really like quitting Blaze or whatever, but I guess I'm making some like crazy lifestyle changes. I mean, I've been kind of making crazy lifestyle changes like the past like maybe 6 months. I'm trying to make moves, I'm getting older, getting into adult, and I have a dream, my career, and I wanna focus on that. And I think to do that I have to play a little less video games, play a little less Blaze. So I think I'll still be around, but I'm definitely not gonna be streaming and putting out a low tier video every once in a while now, but that's okay. I think I had a pretty good time with this game. It's pretty good. It was good times. Yeah, my dream is it's kind of important to me. I want to become a captain, like a pilot, and I feel like I've been getting there, but it's just been a little slow, the past couple of years. I think the main thing limiting me is money first, and then I guess time. I'm like really busy these days, and I need to dedicate more time into it, even though money's a little hard, but I gotta make it work, because it's like what I want to do in life. I want to do it because well, I don't know how to explain this. I guess like being a pilot, being a captain, it is my dream, but it's also kind of like a means to an end, I guess. What I want is like in life is really, I guess, convoluted, and I guess it's not like super convoluted and complicated, but I just feel like traveling the world, becoming a pilot, it'll give me what I want in life, I need to work towards that. I need to focus on that. I think I'll still stream every once in a while and play Blaze once in a while, but just not to the same extent, I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm retiring? I don't know. That's a funny way of putting it. Or Blaze is gonna be in the more of a back burner now. I think I might, possibly pop up at a tournament or something randomly. Who knows? But yeah, I think I had a pretty good run with this game. I started it in 2021, playing it like seriously. I did play like the first one, but I think it was like very casual. It was a long time ago on the PS4. I didn't even know how to special. I was a Raptor main. I had no idea how to special. I couldn't even beat the arcade mode. And then when Blaze came out, I got it on the PS4 with my friend, and we just played that for like hours, man. It was fun. And then one day it was like, you know, we should watch like a pro game match and see like how they play. Cause I was like at the time, surely we're like close, man. You know, like we were not close. I was like, surely we're getting good. You know, like we're throwing crazy shit at each other, and it's like maybe we could go pro. And then we watched the pro matches, and dude, it wasn't even close. They were fucking crazy, man. Watching like Monk and like Tixel N64, Diplomat, Gas, Bidnix, like, oh dude. They were nuts, man. I think at this point in time, I kinda got satisfied with where I got to, you know? I managed to win a tournament on Switch, which is pretty cool. It was like a little side dream that I had as a kid to like win some type of like competition tournament for a game. And I won one, dude. It was really cool. I think it was really cool also, like I got to travel to play a video game, dude. Like I'm really like blessed and thankful that like I was able to do that, dude. It was rough, not gonna lie. Because once again, life limiting factor is like, it's kind of like money. I was like really down bad in terms of money with traveling in this game, but I still made it work. I still committed, and yeah, dude, it was pretty cool. I got to go to Arizona. I got to go to Chicago. I got to go to Baltimore. A little traveling around New York as well, even though I live there. But there's a couple tournaments there too. Yeah, I'm really grateful for like all the people that like played with me and, you know, gave me advice and stuff, and just came by to my streams once in a while. It was cool, man. I had a lot of good times with this game. I think the coolest guy I met in this game was probably, okay, the two coolest people, but the first coolest person I met was probably just Gas. He taught me how to like play Switch when I was like a noob, pushed me to try out tournaments, and it's kind of like motivated me to like win a tournament, you know? He's cool. He was a cool dude. He won a lot of tournaments himself, and I'm just glad he could teach me, and you know, he actually gave me like some time and some games, and he believed in me, dude. So it was a cool dude. If you ever see this, guys, thanks, man. I got to live out a dream because of you. Like literally, win a tournament and travel the country to play Blaze. It was amazing, dude. It was pretty sick. I never got to. I mean, I've done like some traveling, but for a video game, dude, that's nuts, man. I really felt like, I don't know, like I felt like alive, dude, like a pro gamer. Like, sounds kind of weird to say that, but it was nice, man. And then the second dude I want to thank is Loser X Loser, man. He was I guess it sounds corny to say, but like my tournament rival, you know. I got to meet him. I think I met him like after I did the new player tournament in like ranked. He's from the EU, and the connection was really bad. Not gonna lie, a little laggy at first, but then when we started playing together, it was the vibes were they were pretty peak, man. The vibes were immaculate. I think if you guys ever want to improve a lot in a game, 2 things, or not even in a game, but like in life, like with anything you do, you just find a teacher and a rival, dude. And I had both of those. I'm thankful for both. I had a really good teacher and a really cool rival. Every time I learned something, it made him want to learn something. Every time he learned something, it made me want to learn stuff. And then crossing paths in tournament was insane, dude. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie though, we crossed paths in tournaments 3 times, and he beat me. He beat me twice, and I only beat him once. So I think the score is pretty final, man. But that's okay. It was still cool to have that experience, man. With like my friend. Yeah. I don't know, there's a bunch more people I want to thank. Like, I guess that's important people. But I guess the Zelly, thanks for always rating me, man, and you know, stopping by my streams. You're a cool dude, cool toxic player. Lemon Tally, thanks for always playing 2v2s with me. I don't know, dude. There's so many people I could be thankful for, but there's a lot of people, man. I'm kind of struggling to like think of like, I don't know. There's so many, dude. Like Croak, thank you. Massoff, thanks. But yeah, I don't know. I could sit here all day and like list out like so many people, but honestly, just thanks everybody for just playing with me, man, and all the advice. I think when I won a tournament, man, it wasn't just me. It was you guys. It was like that's fucking corny as fuck. But yeah, dude, when I won a tournament, it was like I felt like, you know that scene in Naruto where like he's versing Sasuke at the end, and like I think only a couple of people will get this, but that scene, it's like, you know what? When I won the tournament, I felt like that scene in Naruto, right, where they're doing their final attacks, and then Naruto is like making his like last Rasengan against like Sasuke. You see like all the people from like his past like helping him build the build the fucking Rasengan. Like they're giving him energy, but not really. But I think it was more like, it was like metaphorical, you know, like he's thinking of them and like it was fueling him, dude. That's what I felt like when I won a tournament, dude. I was thinking like, dude, all these people like made me this, like shaped me. I couldn't have like done it without you guys, you know. I think winning a tournament was like, it's cool, you know. I think it was really peak, but I have to keep going, you know. I have to do other stuff. Winning a tournament in a video game was like a childhood dream, but now I need to live out like my adult dream, you know. So I'm not a kid anymore, but I'm glad that I got to do this and experience this game. Yeah. This game was a wild ride, man. I don't even know what to say. I think it was pretty good for the most part. I think there was a couple times where it was a little weird, not gonna lie. I've seen a lot of screenshots, a lot of weird comments, you know, and a lot of strange behavior, you know, and I don't want to call anybody out, but I feel for you, you know? Like, it was mostly top players and, you know, that was weird and said like strange stuff to me, but I feel for you guys, you know? Like, I don't have any hatred towards anybody, or I don't want to call anybody out or like attack anybody, but whatever, you know, whatever you guys are going through at the top, or even, you know, wherever you are in Blaze, you know, or wherever you are in life, whatever you guys are going through, I hope you get through it and, you know, find yourself, find happiness, grow as people. I think the talk behind people's back, talk bad about people, you know, tell people to off themselves, bully people over the internet. I don't know, I think the only reason people do stuff like that is because there's something wrong, you know? And whatever it is, I hope you guys figure it out, you know? I never really wanted to make people feel bad. I just wanted to like have fun with the game. I think I did. Yeah, I never really understood it, all this weird energy vibes, but whatever's happening, man, whatever you're going through, I just hope you get through it, you know? I don't mean that in like some weird ego way. I genuinely just, I always thought it was weird, like the way people treat each other in the video game on Blaze. But I guess, I don't know. I think this game changed my life for the better, and maybe for some people it was, maybe this game was all they have, so they have to put everything into it, all the negativity, all the positivity. So I don't know. I don't really know, man. But yeah, I guess that's all I gotta say about like all the bad stuff. Wasn't really like much, but it was really memorable because of how weird it was, you know? And I feel like it all just came from like mostly like the competitive community or side of the community, top players. I don't know, dude. I never really cared. I just want to have fun with the game. I think I did. It was honestly a treat, man, playing this game. For real. I don't think I'm ever gonna have like a game where I feel like this like ever again, dude. Cause honestly, it's like, I think it's also like Switch, man. He's just, I feel like probably my favorite, honestly, character in a video game ever, dude. Everything about him just to me is like perfect. Like, even down to like the animation. Like, just standing, you know, like, and then I literally like skating around just looks so smooth. And, like, all the tricks you could do, the wall rides, the ceiling rides, the little like, you know, switch flip. I feel like excuse me. I feel like he just designed really well. I don't know. Balance wise, I guess that's debatable, but I just mean like in terms of like aesthetics and feel, like I feel really just cool like playing Switch, you know? Never got a feel like that from any other character in a video game. Maybe Doomfist from old Overwatch, like Overwatch 1. I felt like I was playing like less of like a shooter and like more of like a fighter, especially with the uppercut. He doesn't have uppercut in Overwatch 2, but it was just like a nice little way to end your combo, dude, with the uppercut. Yeah. I think the way I also played Switch is also pretty fun. I got a lot of weird comments and concerns with the way I play, but I don't really care, man. I think one of the beautiful things about this game is that, like, if you're really committed, you can do anything, man, in this game. I literally like proved it. Like, I was told that the way I play, doing the funny wall tech and no parries, I would never win a tournament, and then I won a tournament. So yeah, I think if you have idea, gimmick, strat, you can make it work, dude, in this game. Because it really just comes down to like your will and like, you know, if you're willing to commit to it. Yeah, I think I don't think there's like too many games like that. But yeah, I honestly play like this because I think when I first started watching people play this game, I thought it was really cool how you could just make the ball go like Mach 2, you know, zoom around, trip people up, outwit people with like angle choice, and just cross people up. That was like the big appeal for me in this game, and just doming people with the ball, like hitting them in the head and stuff. And especially with Switch, I can just skate around and kill people, dude. Like, I don't know, every time I feel like I landed an Aussie flip, it was like it was like the multiplier, like even though there's no multiplier in this game, it was like my imaginary multiplier just like went up. It was so cool, dude. But yeah, I think I played this way because with no parries, because I just think in general that the mechanic is just boring, man. And I don't really care if you agree with me, disagree, it's just how I feel, like, and just how I play pretty much most of the time. I think there's some stuff that I guess it's kind of cool with parries, but it's just when I'm watching a tournament, man, and it's just burst to burst to burst of like people landing smash parries and the other person running into it. It's just boring. It's very boring to me. But I think everybody plays for different reasons, you know? Some people just want to win, and if you want to win, I guess playing with like smash parries and just parry heavy, that's the way, you know? I'm never gonna like be mad at somebody for like, you know, playing the game the way they want to. So I feel like people shouldn't be mad that I'm playing the game that I want to play like the way I want to, you know? But that's whatever. I think anybody could just play this game however they want. But yeah, with Switch, it was like, I feel like it's just really fun playing no parries, because I don't know, the first like couple hours of this game, maybe like when it was like under 10 hours, I did parry a little bit, but then I was like, man, this is just boring. I'd rather just like kill people with like my tricks and stuff and just my movement and angle choice and stuff, and I was able to do that like well enough to win a tournament, so yeah. I never really had like a desire to like be the best, or I don't know, be some known, you know, super pro player, but I think what I desired out of this game was just to have fun and win a tournament, and I was able to do both, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, with Switch, I call the way I played boneless. There's this player named like a top player named B3. He's from like Brazil. He's won a lot of tournaments. Probably one of the best players in this game. He has like a similar style of Switch where it's called bare bones. So watching him play that was like kind of like inspiring, dude. So I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna play similar, like no parries, and just call it boneless. And I was able to refine it, work on it. And yeah, I think it paid off, dude. I did a lot of cool stuff in this game, honestly, dude. I feel like I was a little different with the way I played sometimes, not gonna lie. I've done a lot of weird stuff in this game, man. But I enjoyed like every second of it, dude. It was really cool. Going for crazy shit, going for awesome flips, going for weirdo setups. Not many people do, you know, making it work. Honestly, dying a lot in the process. It was cool, dude. I never got around to making like a ceiling tech, wall tech guide, you know, the way I play. Because besides playing with no parries, I think there was a lot of stuff that I did on the walls and ceilings. And real talk, it's like I feel like there's still a lot of stuff you could try and do off the ceiling and walls. I like 500 hours. I said I was gonna make a guide. Then I started realizing like I don't really know much about it, dude. So I need to like try to do it more and try more stuff with it. And now I'm at 1700 hours and I still feel like the same. Like I'm also very bad at explaining, I think, how I play. I think that's just the skateboarding thing in general, man. I noticed that like when I was a kid at the skate park, every time you would ask like a skater for advice, you know, I think they're like notoriously bad at like at giving advice, dude. That's kind of also another reason why I wasn't able to do it. I think I tried to record it a couple times and I'm like, dude, this just makes no sense what I'm saying. But yeah, dude, I think if you want like explanation, tutorial, whatever, I think the best way you could do it is just try it for yourself, you know? And there's a couple clips I have floating around of me doing some weird stuff, weird setups. And I think you can figure it out, you know, if you really want to look cool, look flashy, or just, you know, feed your stocks, you know, just die going for stupid shit. But when you do land it, you look pretty cool. I think the one piece of advice that I could give for like doing stuff on Switch with the walls and ceiling is it's not even my advice, actually. I learned this from a guy named Mango. Used to play LL1 with, still do sometimes, but not so much these days. It's just kind of busy. He told me, this is very true, when you're going for stuff on the walls or the ceiling, this is when I feel like it started to like kind of click a little bit more for me, because before I used to just do it and just die all the time, sometimes get lucky. But he said when you start a wall ride or go into a ceiling ride, you gotta think of like what you're gonna do. Like, am I gonna be able to, you know, get to the ceiling in the first place? Is the person gonna wall bump me? You know, like once I get to the ceiling, like what am I gonna do up here? And you know, what am I gonna accomplish up here? Am I just repositioning? Am I just being distracting? Am I just gonna die? Will I land this Aussie flip? Can I transition and do something else? You gotta wall ride and ceiling ride with purpose. And I think probably for the first couple hundred hours, I was just kind of like wall riding and hoping for the best. And then I got to the point where maybe like around like 500-ish hours in, maybe like, yeah, probably around there, I started thinking like a little bit deeper about like what I'm trying to do on the walls and ceiling. And honestly, I still do die a lot up there, still get punished and stuff, but I think that really helps. Just hearing like, you know, somebody say like, dude, don't just wall ride for the sake of wall riding. Like actually have like some setups in mind, a plan. And then once I started like, you know, thinking about it a little bit deeper and not just brainlessly like like wall writing and ceiling writing, it kind of made a little bit more sense. It kind of like clicked a little bit more. I don't know if that's ever gonna help, you know, if you're trying to learn stuff, but it helped me hearing somebody say like, oh, think about what you're doing up there. Don't just do it. Don't just go up there and just do it and, you know, hope for the best. Think about like what you're gonna accomplish up there. Think about the combos you could do, if you can even react up there, or if you're just repositioning. Yeah. That's the best advice I can give on that, honestly. I think you can apply that with like a lot of stuff in Blaze. If you want to learn Nitro Tech, you gotta think like, probably like, what am I gonna do if I go with the ball across the stage, or if I'm flying, you know, what can I do to trip the person up, or even like dice stuff. I wanted to learn like dice glitch angles so bad, but I just feel like I just never understood it, man. I tried so hard. I just don't really get it. I think maybe one day, I keep playing, it'll click. But I think I've done glitch stuff maybe like twice by accident. Like I didn't even know how I did it. I think one day I'll learn it. But yeah, I think the same could be said with like dice and like his special usage, and it's like, I bumped out a special, what am I gonna do next? How am I gonna follow it up? And it's not like, some of this stuff, it's like, yeah, you can think about it, but then in an actual game, in an actual like tournament match, it's like, you have to just kind of do it. You can like think and, you know, you can think and try to plan stuff out, but sometimes you just gotta go for stuff, man. Yeah, I think the beautiful thing about this game is you can just, it's like I said before, you could really do anything, man. Like, there's a dude who won a tournament just playing Minecraft Steve. Just hitting it into the corner and parrying and taunting, dude. You could really play however you want and get away with a lot of stuff if you got the will to do it and the drive. I think one day I wanna master a character. I feel like Switch is probably the closest I got to mastery, but it's not even really close. Like if I was gonna give it a percentage, probably like probably like 20%, honestly. Like I'm like 20% on the way to like 20% on 100 mastery on Switch. It's not even because like I don't even parry. I just feel like yeah, I play Switch. I think there's still a lot of stuff you could do. I feel that way with a lot of characters too in this game, is that like I feel like a lot of people are like, this character is pretty much figured out, but I don't think any character has been like fully figured out yet. Even the low tiers. I think just with the low tiers you gotta work a little bit harder. Switch, I could just mess around have fun, go for outrageous stuff, you know, and just, it works, you know. I don't really care, like, if people think he's easy or he's brain dead or whatever. It's just fun, dude. I think in terms of like fun, Switch is really fun. But with like low tiers, I guess, yeah, you do have to try harder, put in more work. But that just makes like the day you beat the person you're trying to beat or you win a tournament even sweeter, dude, because you did it with the low tier. I went to Combo Breaker and this year it's I don't know, maybe someone's watching this video years later. It's 2024. I went to Combo Breaker in 2024 and I played Dice. And I don't think he's like a low tier. Probably like mid tier, I guess. I think for not playing my main character, I did pretty good. At the top 4. I beat a bunch of people. I think the coolest part of the tournament was meeting Monk. I think it was really cool because when I first started this game, I watched that video on YouTube where it's like a 2v2 at Combo Breaker, and it was Monk, N64 versus Diplomat and Tixel. And watching that match was like insane, man. At the time, that was probably one of my favorite League videos ever made. It was so cool, dude. And then going to Combo Breaker and meeting him, playing with him, that was fucking surreal, man. He's like, that video where he went to Combo Breaker and did 2v2s, that was years ago. He's a lot older now, so it was like, it was strange, man. But he's still out here blazing. I respect it, dude. That might be me one day, man. Who knows? But yeah, Combo Breaker was really cool. Playing Blaze with everybody and meeting everybody in person. It was a fun time, dude. I think Chicago is also pretty nice. But one thing I will say bad about Chicago is that the pizza was pretty mid. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'm just too used to like the New York pizza. But I've heard a lot of stuff about Chicago pizza, man, and I was not impressed. I'm gonna be real. The place I went to too, it was like, I thought it was gonna be really good because it was like, it seemed like people were fiending for it, you know, like there was like a bunch of door dashers and so many people waiting. I literally got one slice and I was waiting for like almost a half an hour, like 20-25 minutes for like one slice of pizza. And then when I finally got it, it was just kind of eh. The best part about it was the sauce, man, but honestly, I think it was a little too like thick. It was like eating like a pie. The New York pizza's like thin crust, you know? And I guess I kind of prefer that. I don't know, dude, but I think even like taste-wise, it was just like New York pizza's way better. But that's like the only bad part I think about or not. It's not even bad. Like the pizza wasn't bad. I think I was just expecting like a little bit more, you know? But yeah, Chicago was pretty cool. Never been before, so it's cool to go and travel. Yeah. Hopefully I get to do a little bit more traveling as I get older. I think I will. I'm gonna be doing a lot of traveling actually for my career. You know, I feel like I'm getting older and it's like life is just getting more crazy and chaotic. I thought it was supposed to get like easier, man, when I was a kid, but it just seems like it just gets more convoluted and crazy, and it just never stops. Like it just keeps going. You know? Like life just throws you for a loop, and you kind of just gotta ball, dude. You kind of just gotta roll with it. It's crazy, dude. I feel like every time I ask people for advice too, like, what should I do? Like, am I doing the right thing? Am I overthinking it? And it's like, it feels like all the people that are like wise and all-knowing, they're kind of winging it too, dude. Like they don't know what the fuck is going on, and they're just like, yeah, I've just been here a long time and just kind of roll with it too. Life is just crazy, dude. Yeah, I just wanna... I think I just wanna live a good life without regrets. I think so far I've lived a pretty good life without like making any like deep mistakes. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not perfect. Definitely made mistakes, but I don't have anything like deep. I feel like where I'm like, man, I really fucked up. Not yet, at least. I don't know. I could change, and you know, maybe I do something stupid or fuck up somewhere, but so far it's been good. I think something I'm worried about. It's kind of random and off topic, but I talked a little bit about this when I was streaming the other day, but I guess I'm worried about like martial arts lately. I started taking Muay Thai like a couple months ago, and I never really trained before like this, and you know, pushed myself, and I think I'm keeping up pretty well, but I'm just worried about where I'm going, where I'm headed for that, you know. I think this probably goes a little bit deeper than that. Like, I think I'm always doing dangerous stuff, man. I'm not saying like I'm doing crazy, you know, like fucking adrenaline junkie type of thing, but I just feel like I'm always skating everywhere. Like, I fly planes, and now I'm like, learning how to fight, dude. So it's like, I don't know, dude. Like, I feel like I don't want to die, but it's like I said, dude. I don't want to live with like regrets. I want to do stuff that I want to do, you know. So it's like, I don't know. I guess I gotta find like balance. But I think so far I've been pretty okay at going at my own pace. I feel like for my career, that's the only thing where I feel like it should be speeding up a little bit. Like I should be like going a little bit faster. But I think at the end of the day, it's like, I think my most limiting thing is just money. But everything else, I think I'm good at like going at my own pace. I'm a slow learner, but I think everything will pay off, you know? Life is crazy, but you just gotta make sure you're taking care of yourself, you know? And despite all the wild stuff I feel like I'm doing these days, it's like I think I'm taking care of myself pretty decently. Getting sleep, hydrating, you know, eating. I think that's what's important, right? I think with Muay Thai, it's like my biggest worry is just getting hit in the head, I guess. You know? I think with skateboarding, I've avoided a lot of injuries, a lot of aches, bruises. I've fallen a couple times, but I've never really like seriously hurt myself skateboarding. But it's kind of like I said, I went at my own pace, went really slow. Progression was kind of slow. Like, I know some tricks, but it's like, I feel like for the amount of time I've been skating, I should know more. But at the same time, I don't think there's really a rush, you know? With Muay Thai, it's like, I'm just worried that if I get hit in the head, it's like my life could just change, like drastically, dude. Like, I'm just different after that, you know? And not in a good way. Like, I just lost it all. Because I took like one bad hit in the head. Or maybe I don't lose it all, but I get hit in the head and then I just have a headache for like 10 years. Like the fucking migraine for like literally like a decade, dude, and it just doesn't go away. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. I feel like for Muay Thai, it's like, I've been good at, you know, just sticking to the basics for now. Like I'm not like super skilled, and I don't want to go pro with it. I do want to reach like a high level, you know, like I want to be really good at it. But I think if I want to be good at it, I need to at least like fight somebody someday, right? I can't just train forever. I mean, I could train forever, but I don't know. I think I have to at least fight a couple people if I want to get to like a high level. I have to like prove myself or whatever, right? Even though like I don't really want to do that. I just want to be like, I just want to learn some kicks, man. I think kicks are just cool. Maybe that's what it all comes down to, why I'm doing it. I want to learn how to like roundhouse kick, dude. I don't even want to like go looking for trouble, but if trouble finds me and I pull that out, dude, and I land it, I think I'm just different. Like that's when I'm really different, and then in a good way. Like if I can pull that out, but I don't know. I don't want to hurt anybody, dude. So it's like, I don't even know, dude. I think in, you know, a hypothetical situation, if I'm like out, you know, outside and I get attacked, so it's just like one dude, I'd probably just run, like, or walk away, you know, like if someone's trying to start something. I feel like it's just not worth it, you know. But then there's times where it's like you have to fight, dude. Like, you can't always like run from fights, right? Like let's say I'm with my girl and then a dude like pulls out a knife and we're like in an alleyway, dude, like there's nowhere to run. Then like and dude, like I have to step up, bro. Like I have to like step in front of her at least, and I have to like do something. I have to like try to, I don't know, maybe comply, try to take control. I don't even know, dude. I have no fucking clue what I would do. I think with martial arts, even though I'm kind of scared about like getting hurt really bad, I think it's good to like, I guess, push myself and just learn like a couple things, you know? I think having a couple things in my kit in my arsenal, in my back pocket, it's good than having like nothing, right? Yeah, I don't think I really want to go pro with fighting. I feel like it's not worth it, man. I feel like all my fears with, like, you know, getting hit in the head and just like losing it all, changing for that just goes up drastically if I try to go pro. And then I feel like I don't really see myself like making a living out of it because it's not really what I want to do. But there's something about training, and I don't know, even like sparring. Maybe if I do a real fight, it'll change like how I feel. But there's something about it that just makes me feel like alive, I guess. Like after like a good training sesh, or I spar somebody. It's like, it's nice, dude. I don't even know what it is. Could just be like an exercise thing. But I never really felt that way just going to like the regular gym, you know? Like, I think going to the gym feels good, but something about like fighting, it's like very, very good. I don't know. Maybe, okay, it's like, it feels really good to like get emotional, I guess, without like crying or letting like I feel like I can get emotional, but like not really, but sort of. Maybe it's more of like an outlet. Maybe that's it, where it's like if I'm ever like going through anything, I just go to training and then I just come out of it feeling better, as long as I don't like, I don't know, get angry and do like something stupid, like just throw some crazy ass thing that like crazy like hook and then I get my arm dislocated or some shit. But I feel like I've never really had that. Sometimes like I feel like I'm stressed and I go to training, but I just kind of not really zone out, but just kind of sink into training, and I always like walk out feeling better. Even like the days where I get like kind of bruised and like fucked up a little bit, I'm like, I'm glad I went today. Cause I don't know. It just makes me feel alive, I guess. I don't really know how to describe the feeling. I don't even think I'm like a violent person, man. I think I'm pretty chill. But I also never really like tested myself like this before, you know? Like, I feel like I've had a lot of mental, physical tests, you know, like I think the gym is like, it's more, I feel like it's more physical than mental. Yeah, you have to just get up and go, but you actually like lift this weight and you actually like push through, do more next time. That's more physical though. This, it feels like it is physical, but it's like a crazy mix of like physical and mental that I don't feel like I figured it out yet either. I don't think I ever will, to be honest. Like I don't really know, like, if I'm in like an actual fight or match, how I'm gonna react, dude, taking like heavy damage. So far I've been like hit a couple times. That's like all during like sparring and training where the person's like, oh, sorry man, you good? And usually I'm like, yeah, because I haven't taken too many like crazy hits. You know, I've been bopped a couple times, but I don't know, nothing where like somebody's like hit me in the brain, you know, or somebody's like really just kicked me, like where I'm like, you know, really like hurting. But I don't know, I guess I'll figure it out what type of person I am the more I do it. My head coach is like, he kicks hard, man. I feel like sometimes when he's doing like demonstrations, like he's showing us the combination we're gonna practice, he's just like, literally just demonstrating. He's not putting like no power into it. It's just technique to show like how it's done. And even then, it just hurts, man. And I'm holding like pads and I'm wearing so much gear protection. Like I literally feel like a knight in like armor, like a. And he just literally just putting like weight into it, like no power. It's just his weight, and it's just, it hurts, man. Yeah. I want to know. Wow, that was a really crazy tangent about like martial arts, but it's cool. I think if you ever have an interest in martial arts, you should do it, man. Whatever it is, karate, kyokushin, taekwondo, jiu-jitsu, it's all pretty cool. Feels like it's a good way of, I don't know, just dealing with like stress and stuff. As long as you find like the right gym, I guess. I feel like I found the right gym. Yeah. I don't really have anything else to talk about, I guess, right now. I think that's just like the big thing in my mind, is just trying not to hurt myself while I'm doing Muay Thai. And I guess kind of slowing down with Blaze. Because there's a lot of important things in life, and I don't know. Blaze was... It felt pretty important when I first started. Like I really wanted to win a tournament, and then I did it. I had like another goal that I wanted to do. And that it kind of goes past like winning a tournament. I feel like, I don't know if it's possible, but I think if I ever return to Blaze, I think I'll try. I'll try to do it. That is if people are still playing Blaze. But I think I'm pretty satisfied. Had a lot of fun. And I think I'll still have fun with Blaze. I just can't really devote as much time to this game that I did. Like I have 1,700 hours. I feel like, yeah, it was good, but it's kind of like out of all those hours, I could have maybe done more stuff for like my career, you know, gone farther ahead. But I was just playing a video game. And it was a fun video game, but I guess I just need to move on. Yeah, this game was it was a trip, man. I think I could say this now, that this is probably my favorite game I've ever played my entire life. I think I've played this game the most out of any game now. have the most hours in this game. And honestly, even though I feel like I could have been doing better things with my time, I don't think I regret it. I think it was like I said before, it was a good waste of time. I feel like if I ever do return to this game to play a little bit, probably be a little bit more casual. There's still some stuff I could learn, there's still some stuff I could work on. I could try to win a tournament on dice again. Maybe Toxic one day too. Who knows? But yeah. I guess with that, I'll call it there. Thanks for watching, guys, listening. I hope whatever you guys do in life, you get there, you make it happen. I don't want to get all motivational and corny, but I think life's what you make it, you know? It's too short to be like sad or angry, mad, or, you know, regretful. You just gotta act. You gotta do things, man. Sometimes you gotta do hard things, and I don't know. If you wanna get somewhere, you gotta do stuff. You gotta do things you don't really wanna do, I guess, you know? That's just life. But once you get there, it's worth it, man. Once you get what you want. I think it's also probably good to have like multiple goals, you know? Like, I think winning a tournament in this game was like, it was like a very long time goal that I had for just like winning a competition in a video game. But it wasn't like the main goal, you know? It was like a side goal. Like it was something that it was like a I guess like a side quest is the best way to put it. Yeah, dude. I accomplished it. Like I was able to complete the side quest. But now I gotta move on to the main quest, dude. I think martial arts is probably like, it's also another side quest, but it's like a really important side quest. I said I was gonna end it, but I guess I'll end it with this. I just want to do martial arts because, like, or Muay Thai specifically, because I had this friend who did Taekwondo, and he always used to ask me to spar. At the time I always said no. And then he got sick one day, you know, so I can't really move the way he used to anymore. Like, he's not gonna like die anytime soon or whatever, but the stuff that he has is like it's just like terminal, you know? So he's like kind of stuck with what he has for as long as he lives, you know. And you can't really move the way he used to anymore because of it. So you can't. I don't think I can ever. I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to like spar him, even though I'm doing martial arts now. Finally, I think at the time I just wasn't really ready for martial arts, ready to push myself. It's kind of like content when I don't know. I think sometimes you gotta push for more. You gotta do stuff, you know. But yeah, I guess I was talking about not having regrets. I guess that's one regret I have. That's probably like the only one I have. There's just Not supporting my friend when he asked. Is this too late? I think it's too late now. But yeah. Even though, like, I guess I was kind of doing it for my friend, I think it's also for me, you know. But I guess seeing him get sick was like, it was like a sign, dude. It was like I shouldn't just be so idle, you know, sit around, wait around. Because life is, it's like I said before, it's really chaotic and unpredictable, and just one day things are good and then one day things are just not good. So while things are good, why don't I just do more, push for more, you know? And yeah, I think enough motivational / Debbie Downer shit. I think that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to say. For real this time. But yeah. I'll still be around once in a while. I just gotta make moves, I guess. I think I haven't been making moves, but it's time to make more serious moves for the future, you know? But yeah, I think with that, I'll call it there. I'm out. Thanks for listening, watching. For real this time, the last final episode of Blazecast, at least for now. I don't know if I'll ever return one day to make more videos, but I think Blazecast, it's most likely done. Yeah. I will see you guys when I see you guys, you know? And I hope things I don't know how to end this, dude. I don't know what to say, man. I ran out of stuff to say. I hope you know, life goes good for you guys. Okay, that was good. That was a good way to end it. Yeah, that was good. That was good.